dun, dun, dun. Well, I never thought I'd actually be using our deck chairs in Scotland. What a day, what a day. And of course, as is normal, when the weather's like this, we can't leave Guinness, but why would you want to? There's tea being made, there's a huge lump of cherry cake being cut, cold beers are chilling, and a view, literally, you could not buy, which we didn't, because this is free. Oh. Welcome back to Scotland, and once again proving getting off the main North Coast 500. I saw some photographs today from the North Coast 500 and it looks like it's just mayhem out there. So actually getting off the main route for a bit has proven. But right now it's time for some tea and cherry cake. What says you, Nicola?
Oh, absolutely. And I've just recovered from a 36-hour migraine and feel so much better. So now to make it start again with a massive bit of cherry cake.
Let's do this. Afternoon, folks. Monday afternoon, and we're still down in Autumnal. We came out of here, we were actually just talking about this actually. It's funny how your plans can sometimes be quite fluid. We came out of Autumnal on Saturday and we were really just looking for a park up place. Actually that was Friday, and we were then we went obviously and climbed Stack Polly, as you saw, and then we thought there's loos along here in Autumnal, so we headed along here, and it's a gorgeous area. And we parked down at one of the bays then, quite midgy around this area, although it is quite breezy today. And today we actually spot on the little sign that Autumnal Village Hall, which doubles up as a doctor's and a library and all kinds of other stuff, also allows showers, so £2 each for a shower. So I did just over about a 7-mile run this morning, and then we both had showers. Unfortunately, Nicola has had a pretty horrendous migraine the last couple of days. Thankfully today it seems to have subsided. It seems to be a 3-day thing. So, but yeah, we had no real plans to be in this area at this point, but just bimbling down here, we thought it's really nice. It was so hot yesterday. Actually, it was really hot this morning as well. So we were able to just hang out and chill out. So we're now going to start driving back along that road past Stack Polly, yeah, just stop and see what we see. There's a couple of walks we can do. It is starting to cloud over now, which hopefully means we can leave Guinness in the van. This morning it was very hot. So yeah, this was Autumnal. Good place to have showers, £2 a head or £5 for a family. I guess if you've got a family of 15, then that's really worth it. See you later. So now that we've determined that is not Terry Wogan, we are carrying on with the Knockin Crag trail, and this is where we're going to stay tonight as well. only about a couple of miles, maybe 10-15 miles from where we have based ourselves the last couple of evenings, but
I can do my interesting fact.
Nicolas' interesting, perhaps not so interesting, fact of the week.
So apparently it wasn't Terry Wogan. Did look really like him, but it was either Peach or Home, because Peach and Home discovered that the rocks here actually have the oldest rocks on top of the newer rocks, which might sound a bit strange, but apparently movements in the earth made them sort of come up and go on top. That's all I know though.
And here ends Nicolas' interesting, perhaps not so interesting, fact of the week. Alright guys, so that's us coming now to the end of the Knockin' Crag. Very short little walk, it's only about a mile and a half maybe. But as you saw, hopefully you saw, we actually saw 3 or 4 young stags. And of course this time of year they're starting, maybe not those guys because they looked pretty young, maybe only second year. But this time of year they're starting to maybe consider their harem. So hopefully later in the year, obviously we'll be travelling right the way through autumn. We'll get to see some proper big bellowing stags, but that was pretty cool to see. And we've also avoided what looks to be a little bit of weather moving through. Wasn't supposed to rain tonight, but hey, it's Scotland. The one thing missing was just a little bit of light. Over to the east, it looked like the horizon was clear, but of course, where the sun is right now, no chance. It does say it's going to be partly cloudy tomorrow morning, so I might jump back up there first thing. But for now, we're going to head back to the van. I think it's an episode of Killing Eve. We're still trying to work out whether we enjoy Killing Eve, the second series, or not. It's all a bit weird. And probably eat some food because I'm in a snacky mode. What says you?
Yeah, I'm ready to eat anything, really. But then I usually am.
Exactly. Right guys, we'll catch up tomorrow when we're hoping to do a much longer walk, but we'll see you in a bit. Bye. Morning guys. It may have only been an instant second for you, but I think the last time we recorded anything was about 5 days ago. The migraine that we kept talking about that Nicola was suffering from on and off just really hit home.
Lasted 5 days. It was horrendous.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrendous.
There was a moment of
Reprieve for about half a day.
Yeah, but so we haven't really done a lot, and we came down we're in Loch Inver at the moment, and we came down to do a bit of walking, and it started to absolutely throw it down, and we were like, "Urgh." And then we thought, you know what, we have our Harold and Hilda jackets, let's go out and look stupid. So that's our plan. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get comfortable in my jacket.
I say to you before we start recording, right, let's quickly record a quick piece, and then I can just tell in the side of my head, she's just ignoring the fact that she's on camera.
This is real life. You don't just stand there.
I'm just going to walk away now. That's usually real life. Right, let's go and do it. More tension. Well, we're about 3/4 of the way around. It's been quite a nice...
I've been told to behave myself on camera. So I've got to look at the camera and not fiddle with things.
You get a real insight into our lives, because I was looking back through some of the footage from previous things, and she starts off quite well, but then literally something will happen. Either a wind will blow or a bee will come by or something, and I can always tell because you can just see the eyes starting to glaze over, and then she's like...
I get bored very easily. I'm easily distracted.
I'm sure you guys do too. So yeah, anyway, so we're about 3/4 of the way around. Path hasn't been too bad, a bit boggy coming over the open moorland. Really good views of Sullivan from here, actually just behind you. In fact, if I turn you around, that's Sullivan there. So heading back down, we should then head past the lodge, and then the path gets much better. So should be another maybe half an hour back to the van, and then...
Are you going to show views of the little islands? Look very nice down there.
I shall.
Because we forget to sometimes show you things when we talk about them, so sorry about that.
We shall show you the islands as we go past them. And actually, the weather has been... We've had a few showers, but the weather has actually been quite good.
Yeah.
So it's just good to be back out again after 5 days of unfortunate migraines.
So good.
So just nice to be out and about. So yeah, let's head down.
Real life getting in the way.
We were also talking about that as well, laughing how sort of these so-called influencers kind of are doctoring their photographs and making everything look wonderful.
Including themselves.
Yes. You're never going to get that on this channel. You're going to get real life, including not being able to poo for 2 days. There, I said it. Right, let's go. Well, good morning, guys. Friday morning, and we've been waiting on this coming in now. The next couple of days, I think, are going to be a little bit wet. So we're down in Loch Inver. We've been in this area for the past couple of days, done a couple of walks. Lovely walk yesterday up around the River Inver, as you've seen. But today I think it's going to be, well, at least the morning. Some weather forecasts say it's going to pass through by the afternoon, but while the rain is falling, we're using the opportunity to get a little bit of work done and do a little bit more planning. On the work front, we actually gave BT a call. We were on a family sim of two 15 gig a month for 22 quid each. And after a little bit of back and forward, they recommended actually that we should go on the 100 gig data plan each for £25. So that's what we're on. So no more scrimping and saving on data for a while, which is good. So we just had pancakes. Very nice they were too. Unfortunately, this is now like the 7th day. While it's not a full-blown migraine,
Still not 100%.
still not 100%. So I still think it's the fact that she hasn't drunk any gin in about 3 weeks. Her body's telling her something. So I haven't had a migraine in a long time. Oh, hang on, tea's ready. Anyway, so we're going to catch up on some work, catch up on some bits and pieces. Guinness, as you can see, yeah, she's eating away. Catch up on some work, do a few bits and pieces of planning, and we shall catch you in next week's video if we haven't been washed away. See you later. Bye.